Hi Guitar Den. Okay, so let me introduce you to the Casio SA-76 keyboard. This is the keyboard that we use in our classes. Now, it's excellent for younger kids. I'm just going to pan across here so you can see the entire keyboard. It really is absolutely perfect. I'm just going to go over a couple of quick functionalities and why this keyboard is absolutely perfect. So the first thing, that when you buy the keyboard, I supply you with a link, and you could buy it from Amazon, Guitar Center, Musician's Friend, or eBay, a number of different places. The price is universally $49. It's absolutely a workhorse of a keyboard and a perfect place to start for young kids. The ages are 4.5 to about 12, I would say. Any older than that, and you might want to get a bigger keyboard. But it's absolutely perfect right here. You can see. The first thing I do when the student purchases this keyboard is I put the stickers on the notes. The worst thing to do is to shoot tutorials when they don't have the stickers on the actual keys. It makes it just infinitely easier. So the first thing I say is, everybody hit middle C, right here, middle C. Now the thing I really love about this keyboard is this LCD display right here. This is going to slowly enable the student to learn note reading, which is fantastic. The LCD display shows both the treble clef and the bass clef. Here I do something called the treble clef swipe. The treble clef swipe, and you'll see the notes go up. And it goes all the way up to this C here. So this is middle C. And then the bass clef swipe, or this is the bass clef right here, this symbol. And you'll see that the bass clef are all the notes that happen here. Now eventually the student is going to need to know all these notes right here, and this keyboard gives you a nice little display. Okay? Now that right there is a C chord. There's a bunch of different peripheral things on this keyboard that we really don't focus on that too much. You can go into different banks like this. But usually we just stay on bank number, the piano. Okay, so you also have a nice little drum machine. So I like this thing. It's really fun. Sometimes in order for a young student to get their head around a beat, I say tap out a beat right here. Okay, so one student will be playing maybe Old MacDonald Had a Farm, and the other student will be playing, the beat right here. This'll help them get their head around the beat right here. So you have a bunch of demo apps right here, but I don't really use that too much. Right here you have the power, you have the volume. Usually in class we keep the volume at about here, and I believe this is a metronome, but I don't really use this too much. So the thing that I like about this keyboard is that it's perfect size, and what we do in the Guitar Den is we learn C chords. With the right hand we learn C chords, F chords, and I tell them to play with finger 1, 2, and 4 maybe. So the finger 1, finger 2, finger 3. There's an F chord, there's a C chord, there's a G chord. Okay, so I say play an A major chord, play a G major chord, play a G minor chord. We go over all these chords. And when they do exercises with this hand, maybe C to G, C, G, C, G, C, G, F. All kinds of things like that. And you can see the display right here. So it's a perfect keyboard, the Casio SA-76. And I just purchased one myself, and I absolutely love it. It has a bunch of different sounds here. I don't think there's anything else we need to go over. It has built-in speakers. Obviously, it has built-in speakers, so you can carry it around. I'm going to go to the park and play this myself. I'm really looking forward to... So we're working on songs like Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Now we're working on Bingo. We work on Itsy Bitsy Spider. Simple songs, Yankee Doodle, but it gets the student familiarized with playing the keyboard. And this is the Casio SA-76 that we use.